Well, this is going to be an interesting topic. Box art. Box art is an interesting topic. You know, how it looks, how it makes you feel. It's a topic that I've always wanted to do, but there's just one problem. Where do I begin? Shit. You should never judge a book by its cover because the cover never tells the whole story. The same goes for video games. I always hear people ask if video games are art. Just look at the cover for The Last of Us and tell me otherwise. When I was a kid, I had the weirdest games. Why did I have Raving Rabbids 2 and not Skyward Sword? I don't know, because I was 8. Black Ops 1 and 2 were interesting to look at. Black Ops 3 is copied homework. When you were a kid, you looked at Jaws and you see this big ass shark. In retrospect, all you see is the LJN logo in the corner. Box art has been in video games for a long time. Remember Space Invaders? This is that game's box art. A common theme of the Atari box art is that it would never show you what the game looks like. Instead, it would use an illustration of what the game would feel like. This game made you feel like Spider-Man. This was common until Nintendo came around. During the release of the NES, Nintendo wanted to show off the console's advanced graphical capabilities, so their original lineup, known as black box games, have this common theme of 8-bit renders. This would change over time with games featuring an illustrated look again. Box art was generally better back in the day. You have these beautiful, vibrant pieces of art. Compare this to today, where all you have is a guy holding a gun. Oh, welcome to the Museum of Video Game Box Art. We have the best video game box art in the world. Let's take a look at some, shall we? Look at this fine piece of art. It's called Red Dead Redemption 2. As you can see, the prime color of choice is red, just as the title suggests. The color red is a color used to express anger, and it's topped off with a beautiful yellow haze, symbolizing caution. Great use of color. Next one is my favorite, Bully. This piece is more focused on body language. On the right, you see a man looking down at a boy with a scowl on his face. He's trying to convey a sense of authority, but that's not fazing our young lad here. Next is Far Cry 3. Look at his facial expression and his demeanor. It's calm. Max Payne 3 is an interesting piece. What makes this piece interesting is the words. You can touch them and you can feel the grooves. Superman 64.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life.
It's hard to pinpoint what makes box art so great. It's gotta have drama, but not too much, and it's gotta be clear, but not boring. Look at Spider-Man on the PS4. It's fine, but it doesn't compare to Miles Morales. This one is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. Box art also differs between regions and versions. Some are good, some are bad, some are downright fucking dyslexic. If you want to get good cover art, you gotta look towards Japan. Castlevania, Blaster Master, Metroid, Pokemon, Resident Evil, Persona 5, just to name a few. Japan gets the great artwork with the funny names, while we get the great names with the retarded artwork. Something is just plain backwards with the original Mega Man game. Same goes for Master System games, which look like somebody just forgot to add the background.